The American Express Gold Card, 5 unusual benefits that you guys might not know about. Let's get straight into the video. Hey guys, if you are new, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brian. We talk about credit cards, and if you guys are returning, thank you guys again for joining me on today's video. In today's video, like I mentioned, we're gonna be talking about 5 low-key benefits that the American Express Gold Card has. But before I get into that, let's do a little quick recap about what this card has to offer. Although it has that $250 annual fee, this card actually offers you a lot in terms of the point earning ability, the welcome bonus that's associated with it, the different credits that it gives you, and on top of that, it gives you extra benefits that allows you to come out on top if you guys have the American Express Gold Card. Point number 1 that you guys might not know about, which is a low-key benefit of the American Express Gold Card, is Roadside Assistance. Now, how many times are you out there broom in?
I'm in my mom's car. Broom.
And you actually get into an accident.
Miami's daily traffic. Coño, me cago en la pinga.
Or you locked yourself out, or you ran out of gas. Fortunately, hasn't happened to me yet, knock on wood. But the main important thing is that the American Express Gold Card actually offers me this coverage. So let's talk about what this coverage is and how you guys can qualify for it. And then I'll share with you guys one secret little hack that you guys should also do to just improve your life with this benefit. Now, the way this benefit works is that you get 4 assistances per year. Now, during those 4 instances, American Express will give you 2 gallons of gas. They'll winch you, they'll tow you, they'll help you fix a flat tire. You run out of gas, like I said, they'll come help you guys with that. If you get locked out of your car, they'll help you guys with that. But there is a certain mile radius, which is about 10 miles. Anything over 10 miles, you guys actually have to pay $3 per mile. So if you're looking to tow your car from like one end of the state to another, this isn't going to be the benefit you want to use for that. You might want to just go with your regular insurance. But if this is like a smaller thing, like one of those few things I mentioned where maybe you lost your keys and you just need to move your car a little bit, the American Express Gold Card is perfect for moments like that. Now guys, if you ever do run into trouble and you have your Gold Card on you, all you have to do is call this number right here. It'll just ask you for your card information, some verification on who you are, and just what the situation is going on. Now, what I recommend to you guys to do for this tip is to actually get that number and save it into your phone and have a contact number as American Express Roadside Assistance. This just makes it a lot easier so you don't have to go around Googling or actually calling the number on the back of your card and then getting forwarded over to that number. I think it's just a lot easier if you guys have just one point of contact in your phone already that you can just hit up when you need to. Now, in my opinion, the American Express Roadside Assistance outweighs most of the other card benefits. I actually used the Chase Inc. Business Preferred benefit one time to help out a buddy who actually got stuck in a ditch. I did not know about the American Express Roadside Assistance at that time, so I thought Chase was my only go-to. When I called Chase, the minimum for that incident was $80. Now, if you don't have to pay anything and you have the benefit 4 times for this card, it really doesn't hurt, and you're actually saving money if you have any issues with your card. I think it's all about protection. You know, you already have your insurance protection, but it comes down to the free benefit and the free price that you get with the services that you have. Unusual tip number 2 for the American Express Gold Card is going to be the American Express Experiences. You get VIP access basically to a lot of these events that you only dreamed of. I saw red carpet events on here. I saw Grammy events on here. I even saw that giant tennis court thingy, like the Wimble. I should probably know what the name of that tennis thing is, but I'll put it somewhere on the screen. If you guys are looking for that special VIP experience, the American Express Experiences tab is what you guys want to look for. They really spread themselves out with so many different types of industries and markets. I've seen like go on a food date with like a famous celebrity for a certain amount of MR points, and I've also seen people get like the front row seats at basketball games or the box office seats in different type of sporting events. They have so many options with this, but no one ever talks about the American Express Experiences tab. I know it's dependent on what your luxury is and what you guys want to do as a hobby, but if you're someone out there who's looking for a lot more fun things to do with their wife, this is definitely something you should also take advantage of. Unusual tip number 3 with the American Express Gold Card is going to be American Express Offers. Now, many of you guys might know of this already, but I know that a lot of people do not take advantage of these offers. So every month, American Express is going to give you some type of special offer. Now, I've gotten some incredible offers where I got a discount on Starbucks for a month. I got discounts like 50% off my Uber rides. The last one I saw was Sunglasses Hut, which I actually wanted to use on on my new pair of sunglasses. And the one I got before that was for some really expensive dress shoes. They're called Allen Edmonds, and American Express was offering you a $100 statement credit if you spent $300 with them, and they usually go for $300. So they're literally giving you $100 right there. If you guys use this benefit to the full potential, you could save hundreds of thousands of dollars, really depending on how much you spend on your card. Now, my recommendation to you guys is to stay up to date with all these YouTube channels. Don't just stay up to date with mine, it's good to do that, but stay up to date with like Sebi, She Foods, and the different YouTubers out there. Have that notification bell, because when these American Express offers come out and you're about to make a purchase, you want to make sure you know about the offer and the availability. So these things are definitely common ways for you guys to save a lot of money. You just need to stay on top of it and activate this offer to actually qualify and get the statement credit back for. So the number 4 low-key benefit tip and trick that I want to talk to you guys about is the return and purchase protection with the American Express Gold Card. Now, because this card is really meant for eating out, that's what you get 4x back on. You get 1x back on everything. Not many people are actually going to use this card for those purchases, but if you're unsure about a purchase that you're about to make, maybe it's like a used refurbished item, or maybe it's something really expensive and you don't want to take the chance and you don't know if you really like it, the return and purchase protection that this offers is incredible. So I've seen stories in our Facebook group, like I'll put here, where people have had no issues actually talking to some of their customer support reps and getting through their credit after they chose to go through the return and the purchase protection. American Express has a legendary reputation for having great, impeccable customer support. So all you guys have to know to qualify for this is if you're unhappy with the purchase and it's within 90 days, you guys can qualify for up to $10,000 for that purchase protection, whether you want to return that item, whether you want just a full warranty, or you want your money back because something happened to it. Usually American Express will cover it. All you have to do is send them a photo of your receipt. So make sure you guys always hold on to your receipt no matter where you guys are. One of the hacks that I recommend to you guys is just to have a shoebox in your house where you put all your receipts at the end of the day. If you guys want to be covered for warranty, sometimes the stores do not offer enough protection. So that's when you want to use the American Express Gold Card to give you that extra protection so you guys don't have to worry about losing out on money. For that last tip, number 4, you guys, please don't take advantage of it and do like insurance fraud and like buy expensive items and say it broke or someone stole it just to get your money back. We do get a lot of benefits, and American Express is very generous about some of these things, so please don't take advantage of it and just ruin it for the other people. If you legitimately have an issue with your item, if it's legitimately stolen or lost, then you can file it, but please don't get the wrong idea of claiming like false insurance fraud. I hate that. From a moral standpoint, I really hate that. It's mainly a moral standpoint. It's just don't do that. I don't care how much money big companies have. I just don't believe in like taking money like that. That's just stupid. So, okay, I digress, my bad. So the last point for number 5 is actually gonna be the protection services. This is kind of a give me, like it's not really a benefit, but it's one of those things where if something does happen, you're gonna be grateful for. So American Express offers really, really good customer support, like I mentioned in point number 4. I actually just recently had my American Express Marriott Bonvoy business card swiped a couple times on Amazon at like 4 in the morning when I was asleep. So while I was asleep, I woke up, I saw those charges, I called Amex immediately and I was just like, hey, look, someone just put like some charges on my card, and the customer support rep was so good at it. So a couple lessons from that. American Express is actually pretty good in terms of notifications that you guys get. Whenever I get a new card, I add it to my Apple Wallet and I get a notification from 1, American Express, and 2, the Apple Wallet. And if you guys want to get texted or email too, that could be your 3 or 4. But I get notified every time a purchase occurs on any one of my accounts. I know for a fact in my older videos, I've shown like my card numbers a bunch of times by mistake, and I know maybe some people out there have it and they're just waiting to use it. So I need safety precautions like this. But on top of that, you guys, American Express really fights for their customers. If you guys ever had like a fraud charge or a charge that you guys weren't actually trying to approve, American Express fights so hard for you. And I've had this instance with different platforms. So an example is like Netflix actually charged me like $16. I didn't use Netflix for like the past 6 months, and randomly they decided to charge me last month. I called American Express and I was like, look, this charge is not supposed to be on here. And they did such a good job of actually fighting for me. And I actually read online on Reddit and the MyFICO forum that American Express is a butthole to deal with if you're on the other side. So when they're fighting for us, like, hey, we need our money back for this customer, they're actually like relentless about it and they get their money back. And that's something I really, really appreciate in terms of protection. So you guys get purchase protection, you get return protection, but you also get security protection. If anyone steals your card, if anyone places any unauthorized charges, or if there's any unusual activity, American Express is usually pretty good about alerting you for that. Now guys, that was my 5 low-key benefits. If any of those helped you guys out, if you guys did not know about any of them, make sure you guys let me know down below in the comments. And I know a lot of people, when they hear about this card, that $250 annual fee is just such a, I don't want to deal with it, it's just too much money. Guys, if you think about it, if you don't use any of the benefits, if you don't use any of the credits or any of the perks, even the welcome bonus, if you don't get anything, all you have to do is spend about $6,000 per year on food and groceries to basically break even off a 4% category. So what that means is, in the span of a whole year, most likely people will spend about $6,000 on food, and that's if you're going for 1 MR point to 1 cent. If we go from 1 MR point to 3 cents, you'll already see a huge difference in value, but this card offers you so much, and that's really the break-even point right there that you guys should be looking out for. Regardless of how much you spend on food, you will still come out on top your first or second year, and American Express is accepting a lot of applicants for this card. One of my buddies had a Discover card with a 680 score. He applied for the American Express Gold card, and he got accepted for this, while during that same time, Chase actually denied him for his Freedom card. Now, one of the things that really irritates me about Chase is that they're not really open to accepting a lot of new applicants. You have to work up the ranks to be able to get one of their cards. While American Express is open to everyone right now, yes, Chase does offer a bit more value in terms of flexibility with their points, but at the moment, American Express has really been doing a good job on my end with the customer support and with being able to provide me value in terms of the money I get back by using their cards. Now, honestly, I believe this is one of the cards that every single person in the US should be carrying. We all eat out, most of us buy groceries, and it's just a no-brainer card. If you guys are interested in getting this card, make sure you guys check out the links in the description below. I'll either have it listed with a direct link down below you guys, or I'll have like a general link for like my favorite cards or the best point earning cards where you guys can actually find the American Express Gold card as well too. If you guys are interested in supporting this channel, every time you guys use the links to apply for the card down below, it really helps out a lot. But if you guys enjoyed this video and if it did help you guys out, make sure you guys smash that like button. It definitely helps out the channel. But in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.